So God bless my cat Toonces, but he's one hell of a roommate. I have chocolate furniture and chocolate carpeting, and he's white. So there's litter everywhere, there's fur everywhere, and I literally have to use the dustbuster like every day. On top of that, if I'm gone for too long, too many hours, when I walk in the door, I'll get this big cat face yelling at me, which looks like this. Meow! Kind of like, where the hell have you been kind of face. Then every morning I wake up to this cat butt in my face, which is really special. So having Toonces can be challenging at times, but he's also extremely snuggly and very, very sweet and loving, and I'm glad he's my fur-covered son. So a lot of you guys know from my past videos how passionate the other side is about animal rights activism and giving animals a voice. And I did ask the other side, I said, okay, we can give animals a voice, that's fine, I understand that's good karma, but why don't animals have a voice? And they said, power. I said, what do you mean power? And they said, you're being tested. And I said, we're being tested? I said, yeah. Are you abusing your power over your animals? You're being tested. We're watching you. They said, we're watching how you treat Toonces. We pay attention. So that's why I wanted to make this video raising awareness, because animal rights activism is a subject that obviously they're very passionate about. They're very protective of animals. So you attract positive energy to yourself if you speak out about animals. As a matter of fact, during a reading, if I see a soul connection to someone that I'm reading for and animals, the other side will bring up animal rights activism, because it's a win-win. You're helping animals, they're actually helping you, because you're attracting positive energy to yourself by aligning yourself with divine intent and speaking for them, helping them, cuddling them. In any way you help them, you're attracting positive energy to yourself, so it's a win-win, which is why they'll bring it up in a reading. Triggers the law of attraction in a great way for your soul, so it actually benefits you. Especially if your intentions are pure, which they are if you have a soul connection to animals to begin with. It's your heart. It's heart-focused work, so that's just a given. But given that animals can't speak, we are abusing our power over them. If, Toonces wants to be brushed and I blow him off, if he, wants to be played with and I blow him off and I'm like, oh, I'm tired. I just got back from, running on the treadmill. I'm tired. I'll brush you later, boo. Am I abusing my power over him? Am I being a good cat mommy? Am I being true to him? Because that's one of the things that I wanted to make very clear to you guys is, do you have good pet karma? Are you treating your pets as good as you can? And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm not trying to elicit fear or whatever. Obviously, I want your intentions to be pure, so I want this to come from a place of heart and love for your pets, but I'm just asking you to think twice the next time you blow them off. The next time you blow off that dog walk or, giving them some extra treats, some extra snuggles, brushing them. Toonces is a sucker for the brush. He wants it every day. He likes having his fur brushed. He likes being groomed, looking good for the ladies, right? And just, being played with, the stimulation. Sometimes they get bored. They need that stimulation. They need to play, throw that dog toy, fling around that cat toy and stimulate them. That makes them feel loved. And as I'm sure you guys are aware from personal experience, a little bit goes a long way. They don't need that much. If you just give them, some amount of your time, they feel special and important and loved. So I know that as a cat owner, Toonces is very snuggly. So, he jumps on the bed and he snuggles with me and I'm like, oh, that's enough. We had our quality time. We watched, movies together or whatever. It's like, they still need other stuff on top of that. So just keep that in mind, that any attention you give them, I know you're tired. You get home from work, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're married, you have a husband or a wife, you have kids, you've got this pet looking at you like, what about me? You've got a lot on your plate, but all I'm asking you to do is to make your pet a priority as best you can, because you are attracting that positive energy to yourself in not abusing your power over a very vulnerable creature without a voice. So just think twice, you guys. That's all I'm asking. Because they're watching the review board with their little glasses and clipboard and pen. But in a good way, hopefully. In a good way. So take that power and don't abuse it. And in the meantime, take care and be well. Thank you